My name is Alisa LaGamma. I am curator in the Department of the Arts of Africa, Oceania, and the Americas. My topic today is Africa. I had a highly unconventional upbringing. I was born in what is today the Democratic Republic of the Congo in the city of Lubumbashi in the years following Congolese independence. It was historically a region renowned for some of the great sculptural traditions that are represented by masterpieces in the Metropolitan's collection. Works by artists like the Buli Master, the Master of the Cascade headdress. The reason my family lived in sub-Saharan Africa was that my father worked in the Foreign Service, and for that reason, we lived in a number of different places. In later years, we moved to the Ivory Coast. That was a very formative period for me. Among our family photos are images of us visiting a Sanufo village and watching a painter produce one of the tapestries, a celebrated form of expression from the town of Korogo. When I was a small child, we had lots of African art. My father used to joke with us that, we had our dolls and these were his. So this is something that was very much a part of my upbringing. Among the many great masterpieces in the Metropolitan's collection is a ballet helmet mask my parents gave to the museum when I was a small child. It was something that the curator at that time thought would be a useful addition to rounding out the collection. It was an unusual circumstance that many years later I wound up working with the collection. After living in the Ivory Coast, my family moved to Italy for 6 years. Italy was flooded with visits to museums and churches and other contexts and environments for viewing art. That also fired my imagination and greatly influenced my interest in studying art history. When I was an undergraduate, I majored in art history. We didn't have courses in African art. At the period when I was about to graduate from college, my parents were living in Senegal. It seemed like that might be one of the last times I had a family connection to this part of the world. It was important to me in the long term to maintain a connection with Africa. The idea of developing an expertise in African art became a permanent bridge with a region that has especially meaningful influences on my life as an individual. I love that cultural diversity and youthful vitality of the field that I work in.